皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
はい。本日はですね、6月、19日、26日に、クリエイティブキッズアカデミーの、子どもと大人のスペシャルワークショップで来ていただくイタリアのアーティストのお二人、セニモシのお二人に来ていただきました。Hi guys!
Hello!
Hi! Rome, right? You're in Rome.
Yes.
イタリアのローマから、今日はご参加いただいています。で、本日お二人はですね、私たちが2年前にご招待をさせていただいて、10時間の大人のためのトレーニングコースをやっていただいたり、子どものためのワークショップをしてくださったり、その時はもちろん対面でですね、はるかイタリアから来ていただいて、素晴らしいワークショップをしていただきました。で、去年もですね、2020年度もお呼びする予定で企画していたんですけれども、もちろんこのパンデミックでですね、ダメになってしまったので、今回は、残念ながらオンラインですけれども、ぜひ皆さんにセニモシに出会っていただきたくて企画をいたしました。はい。なので今日はセニモシのお二人が、どんな感じでね、お二人の活動をされているのかっていうのをぜひ皆さんにも聞いていただいて、ワークショップの方にご参加いただきたいなと思います。
はい。では、今からセンニモッシのお二人に質問していきたいと思いますが、まず、センニモッシの方を紹介していきたいと思います。アレッサンドロさんと、あと、シモーナさんです。アレッサンドロ and シモーナ。
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
では、質問。では、まず一つ目の質問です。一つ目は、センニモッシがどのような活動をしているのかを聞きたいと思います。The first question is, how do you describe SegniMossi's practice?So
let's talk about what SegniMossi is before talking about the practice of SegniMossi. So SegniMossi is a research, is an artistic research about the relationship between our two languages. I am a dancer, I am a choreographer, Alessandro is a visual artist, and we are investigating together since 2014 this relationship about these two languages, which is the body, the movement, the dance, and the marks.
Practically talking, SegniMossi is a big sheet of paper. Let's imagine a landscape made of paper, white paper, empty paper, paper on the wall, on the floor, on the roof sometimes. And let's imagine a group of crazy scientists, the children and us, exploring this landscape, following many suggestions, each day a different one. We can investigate, for instance, the idea of fastness, or the ideas of continuous movement, or the idea of moving as waves doing.
So it's the action of the body that makes a mark. Yeah. It can be, as he was saying, it can be rolling. What kind of marks I leave behind me while I'm rolling like a wave? What kind of mark I leave while I'm jumping like a waterfall, like a fountain, like New Year's fireworks. And then we observe these traces, we observe these marks, we find our place in the space, we find our place in the group. We sometimes like to say we find our place in the world. These marks are feedbacks about our existence, about our actions.
And we leave these marks with simple tools. We use just oil pastels in both ends. And we use this kind of tool because they are very cheap. You can find in every school. They are very simple to manipulate, to manage. Yeah. And they leave a very nice mark, very fat, strong, dense.
Yeah.
And so even children with some kind of disabilities can easily leave a mark moving in a way in the face using this kind of simple things.
That's great.
Shall we go to the second question then?
Yes, ready.
Yeah. So why do you think your work is important?
We can I?
Of course.
We really believe in critical thinking. And our aim is to help children develop their own vision on the world, on things. And we think the best way to do this is through the practice, through a real, how can I say, self-conduct exploration, investigation. So what we practice with them during our classes is this way of proceeding, like scientists usually do. You have an intuition. You explore this intuition through the practice, and then you observe what comes out from this exploration, from this experiment. We usually talk about experiments with children.
So one important aspect of our work is sharing, is exchanging. It's not only about your action. It's not only about you, but it's about you in relationship with the others, you observing the others, you giving feedbacks. This is a very important part.
For the future, why is creativity important for children?
We were talking about this in these days with our with the other parents of Sophia's school, because we have this big problem of hyperconnection. How do you say this in English? Hyperconnection. No? Our children spent a long time with the devices during the pandemic, no? Such a long time, and for sure it affected their life, their growth. So I think they are kind of sleeping. They're in front of these devices. They spend such a long time that their senses, our senses, are sleeping in this moment, I think. So I think we have to build a long path, a process of years to awake this our senses, our joy in doing and contacting the others, kind of energy that we have to liberate once again. And for sure, creativity is the key to do this. We have to create possibilities and occasions in which to exercise our creativity in order to rebuild our relations and our life in general. This is a long path, and we have to talk a lot as audience, and we say comunità educante, a community which educates, no? Right. So the teachers, the parents, the children, as Tonucci were remembering us, yes, to create these spaces and this time to create together.
はい、セニモッシのお二人でした。どうも今日はありがとうございます。Thank you very much, guys.
Grazie mille.
Grazie. 大人向けのワークショップが、先ですね、6月19日、そして親子のワークショップが6月26日になります。まだご予約受け付けておりますので、ぜひぜひいらしてください。それでは楽しみにお待ちしていましょう。Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you soon.